Good evening, I'm Vice Forecaster JJ Rapp with you back in the USA Severe Weather Network Center. We have some tornado warnings to pass along to you right now. So let's go right to Storm Commander. I got a few tornado warnings. We got these tornado warnings in place. So right now, these tornado warnings continue all the way up towards tornado warning effect at 6 p.m. for north central Grootfield County up here in north central, DC area. So at 5:43, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was near Allen to Burton Munitions, 40 miles an hour with expect tornado and quarter-size hail. So this storm still could produce a. These are radar. This is a radar indicated tornado. We don't have nothing confirmed on the ground right now. Looks like we better check the computer model. We have something in tornado watch in effect at 9 p.m. So you definitely want to get centered and get covered during any these warnings. So we'll put animation. Yeah, there's definitely some shear tonight. Zoom into this here. We got a report that trees and power lines are down on a side of high poles, including south of Main Street. Model farm damage reported into the I-85 area with some reports of roofs, buildings, possible funnels. So this could have been a brief tornado, folks. So you got to get centered. You got to take these storms very seriously tonight. I know we went through this yesterday in Oklahoma, down there in parts of the deep south, but we got to take these very seriously. Still tornado warning for south central Rockham County in north central Carolina. Put these other glasses better ones. The back different. So we'll reach a little bit. In central North Carolina at 6 p.m. At 5:36, severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was near 7 miles north of McLeanville, or 9 miles north of Ant Spring, moving northeast around 50 miles an hour, so hazard tornado. So definitely there's some rotation with each one of these. The ones are kind of dying down, so I was just going to give everybody a quick update on some of these storms if you just joined us this evening. Kind of want to know why we're on air. We have a couple tornado warnings I'm going to pass along to you, so this is why we're popped on to let you know tonight. A bunch of severe thunderstorm warnings that could produce some damage and straight line winds is also possible with this. And there's a possibility of hail the size of pennies. Now, the hail account looks very low, so that doesn't really concern we'll see very large hail. Not out of the question, but this is looking like more of a wind threat to me. Because you get each time you get these small bowings like this, you could get a small spin up. Maybe over here we could get something also too, because red next to green gives you gate to gate sheared, and once the sheared gets to the ground, you get maybe some pretty decent winds coming together. So we'll go up here to parts of in different area. We have another tornado warning that goes into effect into around 6 p.m. So that'll expire just in a second. This is just a radar indicated tornado. I want to pull up our tools over here so I get to see if we have any debris because that would turn. So you got to take these storms seriously today. I know we went through this yesterday, and let me get some scans for you here. Well, I'm probably not going to stay with you because we only got three tornado warnings that now expired. We'll see what the weather service does. I don't really see any huge couplets or I mean debris ball. So that is some fantastic news. But even you don't get tornadoes, you can get some straight line winds. So please take that seriously. We're starting to get 2 inches of rain. This is over here. Let's see what else we got here. We got some more warnings out here. These are all severe thunderstorm warnings that have 1-inch hail. And hail wasn't really our concern the last couple hours. So I'll pull up, there's some, gets into the yellows. That'd be kind of the medium-sized hail threat. Starting to get another report of more trees down, trees and power lines on a mobile farm. So we're getting more trees down, folks. So this is caused by some wind damage. So actually, you got to take these storms really seriously. I mean, these could be caused by big tornadoes. We'll have surveys tomorrow, and that'll determine if these were just brief tornadoes or the wind was strong enough to start taking trees down. So you definitely, if you take these severe thunderstorm warnings as tornadoes tonight, because we're already getting reports of damage coming in right now from these storms. And we don't want anything else. I know we went through this yesterday, but you got to take them seriously. So right now, just looking on my phone, see if we can get any of our orders coming in, or even our couple of our admins to join us. So hold on just a second. I'm going to put us on hold. All right, I'm back. So we got still have a tornado warning, and those run through. I'm trying to get my radar to load. It's very slow today. I guess we've been having some damage. That's probably why things are very slow today. So tornado warning continues most of these are getting ready to expire. When the warnings get expired, we might send things back. All right, so the severe thunderstorm warnings have got canceled. Montgomery County, North Central Carolina, South Central Randolph County, and North Carolina. This goes in effect into about 6 p.m. Eastern time. So at 5:35, just about a few minutes ago, severe thunderstorm was located near Maryland, or 11 miles northeast of downtown Corton and Mooney's on 45. So what's expect quarter-size hail and penny-size hail with the storm. So this storm could produce a brief tornado also. So this just means you definitely want to get centered, get covered. Looking for some weak wind shears. So if this could tie it up a little bit, we could be doing something more seriously. This could produce some more brief tornadoes, possibilities of some straight line winds. Right over there, we're starting to get like wind power lines been down. So we're here by Troy area and Randolph County under a severe thunderstorm warning into 6 o'clock. So we'll back up a little closely. 3 tornado warnings in place. I mean, so far we've just been getting some wind damage and stuff like that, and that could be caused by some straight line winds. Flash flood warnings are going to go up because the same areas are just getting training. Now, this is due by supercells today. I mean, super sailor. Once you get super sailor mode, it's not normally a good thing when you get super sailor mode, because that's where you get strong tornadoes. Sometimes can train them in the same areas and just do more damage. So that's what we could have today. While we're on, we do have a new tornado watch at 9 p.m. So severe weather could continue to go for 9 o'clock tonight. Starting to look at some weak rotation right over here with these warnings. So we don't have many warnings on board. Just now we get one tornado warning that the Weather Service decided to cancel that one. I think. So let me see. So let me see what the tool we use here just to see if we have any. I think we just had something. Let me check that. We had a little bit of debris ball right there at the second time. Let me animate that. Put a scan. So you notice me and Isaac on this morning. We tracked severe weather on before sunrise this morning. So up here in the Florida Panhandles, and now we got it all the way up here towards the North Carolina. This is the last round of storms we have, so that is some fantastic news. So like I say, I heard one of my forecasters did say we could have another outbreak. I mean, sometime. I mean, next week we'll just have to see what the models show. I mean, that's next week. We got ways to go on that. So, and today you get the heavy storm, you get kinks in the line, and once you get a kink, that's when you get rotation, and that's what's going to be the problem today. As these storms have kinks in the line, they get some spinning going, and that's where you get a brief tornado to spin up. So right now, this storm over here has a little bit of some weak wind shear that goes in effect at 6 o'clock for North Central Suction County in North Central Virginia. South Central Summon County at 547. Severe thunderstorm located 8 miles southwest of Portland, Venetia 40. So we have just 60 miles of wind gust and up to quarter size hail. So once this storm's a quarter size, we pull over here to. Sorry about that. All right, here what we got. Yeah, look at this. Gosh, are you kidding me? We're up to 2-inch hails trying to fall with these storms, and I'm going to animate the tools we use. That storm is very strong. It's producing some hail, so I'll be right back just a second. All right, sorry about that, folks. I'm back. Still got this. Yeah, look at this hail. Gosh. So now we're up to about 1.5. So that is some very large hail with these storms. So that'll almost be some very large hail. So hail's falling from these storms, and hail was not really to forecast much today. Now looking some pretty large hail, over an inch. So definitely size can really beat on you. So we could really have some very large hail with these storms. Only one tornado warning and on board right now, so we'll probably need to send things back. I'm going to check and see if this has any potentially being a strong tornado or not. It doesn't look like anything serious. This is a radar indicator, so maybe this just be some rotation been detected aloft, so we can't determine if it's on the ground. And the potential for hail is very low. We'll check debris just and see if it's very blowing in there before I send things back. Make sure on the safe side. And we don't have any. New tornado warning just got issued, and this goes in effect about 6:45. At 6 o'clock, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located near Jupiter T. Moonies around 40. So hazardous tornado. So this storm could just be producing another small spin up. So we will be checking that out. So folks, these storms could get a little spin to them today, and that's why we're continuing to watch this. And you can see there's just going to be some flash flooding at times because we're starting to get very heavy rainfall, and that's why we're continuing to watch that. So right now, we got free markers are showing up, different kind of rotations. Mobile homes are not going to be safe today in these events, so you just got to take these storms pretty seriously in these type of events today, or you may not make it. Looking for some pretty strong sheared right over here by Yellowville area. That's where some strong sheared trying to form, so we could be getting a spin up tornado right over here. Maybe trying to spin. So decalator, it could be some rotation right over there. So we have been having some damage, some really large hail with some of these. So that's the only thing we could have. So right now, I only got 2 tornado warnings, and it's trying to tide up. So let me see what we got. Yeah, we're going to have to watch this sail because it's trying to tide up. So what we're going to do, if this tornado warning actually decides to be a long track one or even a damaging tornado, we'll pop on. We could be coming on soon because this one here by Scentfield area, this storm is trying to tide up too, and it's starting to have a kink in the line. Anytime you get that kink today, it's going to indicate some rotation. So we would have to watch that right over there because there could be a small spin-up tornado along the line, and that's something we're going to have to watch. Plus some very large hail with it too, so we're going to have to watch that. So I'm going to continue to watch these sales, break in as we need to. Just want to give everybody a follow-up update on these storms. We'll continue to keep you updated.